And good morning, everyone. On a Monday morning, on a snowy day here upstate New York, with morning coffee with Marcaida. And I hope everybody had a great weekend. Going to be a busy Thanksgiving weekend this week, a big weekend for traveling, so everybody be safe out there. And a quick thoughts for today are basically I'm going to reflect on what happened this weekend, or at least yesterday. I went to the firing range, to the gun range with my sons, and it was amazing to see a lot of things that they've become. My eldest son's 21. He turned 21 in September. And one of the things, this guy never ceases to amaze me. He's an Eagle Scout. He's in the search and rescue team. He's going for his paramedic, almost done his paramedic course. He works as an EMT right now. At the same time, this guy just comes up to me and goes, "How do you like my rifle?" He went out and built his own AR-15. I'm like, what? And he's been shooting and firing that. Younger brothers come out and goes, "What? You've got your own rifle and everything? Let's go shooting." And we went to the gun range yesterday, and it was so much fun because previously to that, I had a conversation with my wife about our children, our boys, my babies. And it was always hard for me because I always keep on going back to saying, oh, I miss the times when I come home and the boys are running up to you. They'll never let go of your leg. Oh, daddy, 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 and you're the apple of their eye, and everything is about who you are to them. It's such a great feeling to have the kids when they think that, you're everything to them. Then as they grow, of course, their own identities come up and they're doing their own things. And I miss those times. I keep telling my wife, I miss the times. Remember when. And my wife goes, "Stop. You keep babying them." Well, you know what? My sons will always forever be my babies. But there comes a time when I have to let go and see them for who they are today. Otherwise, I'm missing out on everything. Because I'm always looking back to what they were or what they used to be, that I'm not appreciating who they are today. It began with a conversation where he goes, "This time in dinner, be quiet. Let them do all the talking." Fine, let's do that. And I was shocked. Because I had a conversation, watched the conversation go between my sons who are now young men. And that surprised me. Because I'm so busy being the daddy, so busy always talking down to them, like in the sense that, I know more about your kid, and I'm always talking down and telling them and trying to teach as opposed to trying to learn from them. Yesterday was a great lesson. I watched my son teach my other sons how to shoot, how to work the gun, how to do all the gun safety things and everything. And I was amazed because I wasn't the teacher. I had to sit back, let them do everything, and I loved it because they're going to be better men than I ever was, at least at this stage, and I'm very proud of that. But I would not have seen that if I always tried to be the father figure of everything, always letting be the one on top rather than to see that they've grown. Even though I will always see them as my babies, they are grown men. They have to now assert their own identities, and I have to honor that. It's hard to let go, but at the same time, until you start to appreciate things about them for today and who they are, rather than yesterday, you'll never enjoy what they've become. And I hope that everybody can see that we can't keep on holding on to the things of who they were, enjoy of who they are today. And things will change. And it's amazing. I'm very proud of what I saw and saw how well they got together. And actually wow, these guys know a lot. Probably a lot, and especially more than me. And that was fun. So today's thought is, if we always say about ourselves, we are not who we were. We are not, determined by our past. And so are other people. See them for who they are today, the people you're talking to today. Because, like I said, if everything can change, so can people. It's because change and giving people that chance is what gives us hope. If we can't consider other people to change, then there is no hope. Why do I even bother being friends with somebody, or why do I even bother with loving someone else if they'll never change? Because we all have things about ourselves, and we hope that people can change for the good. As long as you have that there, and we know change is always the one thing that stays constant, it's what gives us hope. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this talk today. Doug Marcaida here, Morning Cup of Joe. Stay warm out there, and go get your turkeys for this week's Thanksgiving.